Good evening, guys. Enzo.l here. Welcome to another edition of Real Estate Heat. Tonight, we put StreetEasy drama into the fire. I'm Enzo.l, New York real estate agent, with my guest, Jason Torrey of Halsteads, a residential expert here in Manhattan.
Well, hey, how are you guys?
So we're going to talk about this whole thing. What's going on right now is there's a lot of chatter, a lot of people complaining, screaming, bitching, being pissed off that StreetEasy's rates keep going up, but there's a reason for this. There's a science behind this, and I want you to stop being emotional, stop complaining, and I want you to get really conscientious about what's happening, because I hate to say this, but New York agents and firms created StreetEasy. You created this monster, and this is the reality of it. Back in 2000, there was a chance to create an MLS, and the bigger firms could not make a decision, and this is documented. They couldn't make a decision, and that's probably because they owned about 50% of the listing inventory. Why do we need MLS? We got it all. So somebody sees an opportunity in this and goes, if no one's gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. StreetEasy is formed in 2006?
2006, and they capitalized on the opportunity. They took advantage, controlled the situation in the business, and just went with it.
And did an incredible job. Incredible site, user-friendly, tight, colors, everything.
Very easy for anyone to use. Even your grandma or great-grandmother can even use this one.
So now they have this, and it's an important thing, and it's a known thing in Manhattan. Everybody knows StreetEasy's trust, StreetEasy's this. Now they got you by the balls, as George Carlin would say over there, and they're doing a great job with that. But here's where things got crazy.
Zillow unwind it a little bit.
Unwind a little bit. Zillow said, you know what? There's money here. There's money here. Because they started listening to all the agents, and then the agents were like...
See the exponential growth with it as well.
Yeah. They said, everybody's going to come here, so this is really good. And then there was a lot of agents that started yelling, saying, listen, I'm not getting leads. I can't get fed leads. 37,000 agents in New York, help me. In New York City, help me. And all of a sudden they go, bing, Premier Agent. Welcome to Premier Agent. Pay every month to have leads from your target area that you paid for fed to your phone. So every time clients click on a listing, they call, it goes to random, it's always random, a random lottery of some agent that paid to get the lead.
You're picking a trick out of a hat.
Now, what's so bad about that?
You never know it's random who's going to get it, and then it's going to create a bit of a conflict.
Create a conflict in the sense that what ends up happening is the agent that picks up the phone may not know anything about the listing, now has to call the listing agent, maybe a novice agent, and clients are very savvy that may give them a better experience.
And it doesn't go directly to the right agent sometimes, and then it gets into a tailspin.
So that was the first thing, but that started to work a little bit, but people were like, oh, the money's kind of expensive, whatever. Then all of a sudden, they decided to say, you know what? We're making good money over here. Rentals are the easiest real estate to get your hands on, right? It's the first thing novice real estate agents start with, because it's the quickest way to get a deal. So let's charge real estate agents to list rentals at $3 a day. And rentals, with this booming inventory right now of 20,000 units coming in 2019, can sit on the market from 30 to 180 days. Things can never happen. You can lose a lot of money. Why would they not just charge for sales?
Why not?
Well, sales are bigger commissions.
Yeah, exactly.
You can absorb that
and you can easily sell them too. And
rentals
have more
hurt.
sales, but rentals can lead to sales. So it's a catch-22 in that sense sometimes.
But it's also because it's the easiest thing that they can get their hands on. Okay, so they do that. Then a year later, was it a year later? They raised it 50%?
Yeah.
$4 now. And now agents are going, what the hell goes on over here? So now they're paying for Premier. Now they're paying $4. And then some agents were like, well, you know what? There's too many agents now in the mix. I'm not getting the phone calls. I want to get the buyers directly to my phone. Would that be correct?
It's the easiest way to do a deal.
Okay, and StreetEasy goes, voila, $333 a month, and you can have the direct call to your listing, and it won't go to any other agents. Was that correct?
Absolutely, yep.
So now other people are like, the bigger agencies that can afford, they're like, yeah, $333, whatever. It's a $20 million listing, no problem. But other agencies is like, Jesus, man, this is like way too much money. Now it's starting to get really expensive. The reason why it's so expensive is because it's called business. It's called capitalism. StreetEasy is giving you what you asked for, and you cannot blame them.
Once you can control and build a business, why not do it? I don't blame them either.
They're very smart people there. They're not
totally
stupid at all.
With what
they're making money.
What they're
doing. But there was something that you could have done. Let me explain something to you. If people start pulling out of StreetEasy, pulling out their listings, that basically means that the listing population of StreetEasy will shrink. Clients right now are very transparent. They can look anything up online. They're going to be savvy that there's not going to be a lot of listings on StreetEasy. I'm like, well, where are they at? This is a good opportunity, and this is a great solution. What do you do at this point? If you cannot afford StreetEasy and you want to go lead generate and you want to go ahead and advertise your listings.
Well, thank God something called social media has been evolving the past several years. And Instagram,
LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
YouTube, they're all out there. People are learning the platforms off of them. and creating bigger businesses and thinking, going inside the box, outside the box, to create content off of each one in different ways, using PR content, like creating events off of this, building brands, press releases, going to new entrepreneur events to figure out more ideas, and get your brain thinking. The sky's the limit here.
Before, you would post on StreetEasy, and it's just a two-way street. You post and you wait. It's a reactive service. Using social media, it means it's proactive, and I'm gonna give you a quick little list. You can pay on LinkedIn, you can pay on Facebook to go ahead and do lead captures, where you can get people's information, almost similar to what they're doing with these listing sites. You can get your own lead generation at a cheaper rate. You also can pay to advertise your listing, and in $30, $35, you can reach 12,000 people, and you could target sites, locations. There is more avenues meeting your listing on social media than there is on a listing site.
You can even go the free route, and you can put a link of a website for real estate websites with the news, so people keep traction about you and follow your day-to-day business.
And what he's talking about is you have a chance to become more personal, not just seeing your name on like a StreetEasy site, whatever, but you become more personal. Social media is the way that it's gonna go, and I believe Gary Vaynerchuk talked about this a long time ago. He said no one thought that strangers would pick you up until there was an Uber. No one thought you'd buy stuff online until Alibaba came. No one thought you could rent out your house till Airbnb came. No one realizes that social media is gonna be owning a part of real estate, and this is the time to get in, guys, so you can save money.
This is an industry where the technology is about to advance how it has.
Are you using it a lot, social media?
I am using social media.
And how's it working for you? How's the leads coming in?
I mean, I'm getting 4 or 5 DMs a day sometimes. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but you keep working hard, you keep grinding, and you keep going.
What's happening is people are reaching out to me saying, hey, you do real estate? I'm getting that. I got about 5 or 6 calls last week. I'm doing a conference call with Australia next week. I did a conference call with Canada. Like, I'm reaching things that are unbelievable. Like,
we never knew it existed before.
So it's a great thing. But so if you cannot afford StreetEasy or any of these listing sites, use social media. It's free, and if you pay, it's a little bit. You can do way more with social media than StreetEasy. StreetEasy, I have some ideas for you guys. You're charging everybody $3, and you're charging $4.50, and now and then you're charging the $3.33 a month. Listen, guys, 97% of the content of your site are listing agents' properties. Us agents, we make your content on there. So we should not be like kind of hurt on that level. If you want to make money, I have an idea for you. Why don't you just put sponsors on your site? You can make money on advertisement like most magazines would do. Don't get it from the agents. And if you are going to charge the agents and you want to do that, give us something more. Like, what have we got different from $0 to $4.50? Like, why don't you have options where we can choose different areas.
Different levels.
Yeah, like different areas we can target on there. Like, why can't there be something else on there that could that would work well for us? Give us something more for our money. What else?
We all just want to do really well. I mean, you can think outside the box, call their agents who has the listings for buyers or sellers. But
get people more for their money, guys. And if you give people more with their money, they may stay with you. Because if people start pulling out of StreetEasy and start using social media, eventually it's going to catch on elsewhere, and it's going to be hard to catch up. And eventually, a lot of these big firms that are not using the StreetEasy site may actually decide to start creating their own MLS. Like, money it's very easy. It costs about $10,000 to create a listing platform. That's a very small amount, guys.
And then there's going to create more competitors, so you never know.
Yeah, and things will change on that. So I think part of it is if you're an agent, again, and you can't afford it, be conscientious, use social media. If you're StreetEasy, and you're raising money, start being conscientious. There's always a downfall to every rise, guys. You want to keep clients happy, do more for the agents, or don't take from the agents if you're not going to give them more, and go get the advertising, from somewhere else. Would you agree to that?
Completely agree, and I want everyone to be successful at the end of the day.
Yeah, guys. So listen, thank you so much. I'm Enzo LaRocca, Jason Torrey, Halstead, Optimar International Realty. Thank you so much for tuning in to Real Estate Heat, and this was the StreetEasy Drone.